What's happening, YouTube? Welcome to Healing Power Divine Universe. I am a messenger for the higher power, and God is here with me today to deliver these important messages. Also, naming off names of the cult members in Wyoming the most in this video. So, let's get started. It is a long channeled message, so I will start by showing you the tarot and oracle cards I pulled for this reading, and then we'll move on to this awesomeness of fucking reading, our channeled message. We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself and to tell the entire world. Rest and rejuvenate. That's where I'm at. Forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to new. I'm past that too, by the way. Grief work. I'm past that too. Addiction. I'm way past that. I've never been an addict. They just brainwashed me to believe that, but heroin, meth, opiates, sex, gambling, overeating, lying too much, and Sunny says to say, fuck you, LOL. Good luck in prison, as you all are used to all the things you said I was up to, and again said, fuck you, LOL. We have instinct. Who has instinct? Mind. This is where they're all sitting at. They're all fucking in their mind because they're waiting to see if I name their names. Well, we're just getting started today, people. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. By the way, I bought 2 cartons of cold coffee, so I'll be raring to go all day today. That's my addiction. Harmony. We have service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. We have seeking and finding. Fake deaths. Stop life insurance fraud. It's had a lot of this in this channeled message, obviously, because otherwise the cards wouldn't have been pulled. Release. Intensity. We're just getting started, people. Come on. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Crown chakra. Being connected straight to the divine. Getting all those channeled messages that are real. Doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. We have self-employment. I believe that's what I do because I work for God himself. We have sex change. Man is a woman and or woman is a man. We have victim. Who's the victim here? And we have maturity. Okay, so let's get going. This is a long channeled message. Now, as I told you in my first of many videos, that I will bring names, the most of prominent names in a cult in Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, and Montana today, with each badass video I post. Oh shit, some fake tarot card readers too. Now first, I want to name the only one I will watch, which is Spiritual Sag, which she fucking rocks. As she isn't a devil worshiper, and God sends me confirmation through her godly views and videos, so please watch her and tell her I sent you, as she is very talented too. She's fucking amazing. Okay, on with my badass self. So let's continue with this blowing, LOL. Okay. Sorry. I am just going to list the names, otherwise we would never make it to the other states. Not to try to be funny, as this is too fun for me, but not for them at all, as they are not wanting me to name them too. By the way, I thank God every day for my amazing job. But then again, half of them took my mineral rights and raped my daughter, mother, grandmother, and me too, so fuck you too. Especially Jerome Flores. And that cunt of a mom, Julia Flores, too. And by the way, Cora fucking hates you too for raping all those children in your preschool for 45 years. So that hint is gold, as all of us were your victims starting before we were old enough to even talk. Then another is Melissa Hanson. Heroin is her new last name. And her entire fucking family, especially that non-dying mom, as God said no way, she will not get away, rotten ass. Then her family all faked their deaths, especially her so-called gay brother that lives with her mom, too, in Rawlins, Wyoming, who she claimed was her brother's friend that is a heroin addict so bad he is too fucked up to lift a finger, so they wanted to not hire me to clean a woman's house that raped me in the hospital when I was so sick with the croup, and I had to live in a tent, by the way, for like all the time, because the poison that my so-called stepmonster used was hindering my breathing. Croup, as Petey Chocus poisoned me that bad. Now that cunt is just getting brought up into this video as I plan to make an entire book series of what she did to everyone alive. Now here is the rest. Travis, Jen, and Alex Moore, and that transgender Cassie Moore. Tony, Meg, Stephanie, and yes, that DC employee, Sarah Rose. The entire Murray family, the entire O'Melia family, the entire high school, middle school, and elementary school staff that harassed me my entire life and then moved on to my Jazz Marie. The coaches, especially that lies the most, Coach Ramirez, who would watch us all shower, then go masturbate in her dirty, rotten office. Sue Jebbins, I love her. I'm seeking the death penalty for, as I could have been a basketball, volleyball, and track star, but she hated that I was better than her fucked up nieces, especially that dyke Corey, that would rape me with my mom's so-called best friend Phyllis and her new drug dealer husband. Now let's just name the names, as again, I'll be here all day. Yvonne, right bitch, in Lander, Wyoming, and her entire fucked up community. That church that so-called helped me, the landlord that allowed them to kick my windows in to claim I destroyed the place, Bree and her fucked up wife that is not from Russia, Heather and Ryan, who molest their children so bad he makes dirty comments about her breasts in front of me, and the entire community does too, as they hate them the most, as she seen mine and then hated me too. Now again, who isn't psychic? LOL. It is me. That's what they claim. Vicky and the entire Jenkins clan, Trinity and Zach, who are not together anymore, as she too committed suicide last night again for the 90th time this week alone. Pete, that coffee man that wears Daisy Dukes in the summer. Jim, the cook that loves me too, LOL. That weird schizophrenic man, Bill. The man that looks like the Green Mile colored man. That user of nothing, LOL, Rodney. Diane, as she quit according to her death records too. And the bus lady that is used for nothing but to poison the out-of-state customers with her stupidity to distract them from leaving a tip, according to Bree, that is in charge of no one, but then harassing all of everyone but me, LOL. By the way, I have a name that is badass for me, according to God, so thank you again for choosing me, the badass whistleblower, and then it has a face of a whistle. I used to get slapped the most by Andy Villalpando for not sucking hard enough. By the way, this isn't true according to Dustin Kramer. LOL, just joking. Not really, but I do love that dick according to you two. But then again, he heard a so-called blowjob Thanksgiving night which brings me to that Roger so-called family. Zach, my not loving dad, or the not loving dad, or my loving dad, I guess, who took my mineral rights not according to his truth to Dustin Kramer too. Then his not real brother, who I have no clue if he is a man or a woman this week too. Laugh my fucking ass off. Jody Rogers, who isn't shit to me or her fake sons too. Dustin Kramer, but then again, he isn't involved according to my wet dreams about him too, so hurry, you damn fool, as according to that pathetic love spell I put upon myself, I am not seeing the truth. Laugh my fucking ass off. Now, there is Sheriff Amazon woman that is married to gay boy JJ Spencer, according to her fucked up posts on my YouTube fake channel too, LOL. Then we move on to Amanda, homeless, pathetic, homeless whore, which is her last name's Lot, that likes to pretend she is me on her fake psychic channel too, that would drop meth on my floor and thought it was funny when one of my pride and joys, Puddles, my bitch of a wiener dog, would be so high it almost killed me. Laugh my fucking ass off. Then let's not forget poisoning my two dogs when I moved back. Melody, who I threatened to stab in that deep throat when I told her I was the cartel boss to get her the fuck out of here. And it worked, so thank you, not God, but to that piece of shit Teddy Boy Maxwell. And that brings me back to my so-called yours and my door that he pretended to not use at night when he left to dress up kind of like me and would steal my car and sell drugs in it too. Then his fetish with dead women's pussies, then would sleep with corpses pretending they were me too. Then would stay up all night cutting them up and burying the parts all over our horse pasture with his cult members the most. Well, at least in that devil schizophrenic head, with that nose that grew so big, lying about my mom, brother Jake, Laura Roy, child molester according to her son Bailey Villalpando and Brooke Villalpando, that loved me the most for not killing their pets, as old Teddy Boy claimed, as my dogs were abused by me, to according to him and his fucked up overfeeding my police dog according to everyone in Rawlins, Wyoming, especially that fake cop gambling the entire police non-force except towards me. Robertson ran back to Cali according to not God, but his fake uniform he used with a fucking redhead short man that threatened me with nothing except to tell that cunt fake Judge Snyder I refused to be bullied by then those pussies of fake cops. Now, my second death penalty goes to my daughter's fake attorney, who too is not an attorney. She is actually Mark Martinez's 10th or 20th fucking wife that I swear I smelt fucking wife that I swear smelt the first alarm, not me, but to the real authorities. But I'll go there later too, as that cunt never knew who she fucked with until he started to beat the fuck not out of me, as that fucker would get an ass whooping every time he claimed I kicked his ass in that fake court hearing, with the next huge cunt, Judge Now, which is a real fucking judge that I smelt the day she made me spend 5 days in jail again for nothing, as they planned that with Lee Harvey, Cody, Casey, and the rest of that fucked up Carl family. Tight ass is what they didn't call his dad back in the Marine Corps, LOL. Now, there is that fucker that thinks he is the shit, gross tall man that threatened me at that entire cult community at Anderson's not other corner drugging bar in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Then we move on to Kyle Wall is not my friend, neither is that ugly wife and his gay brother, railroader human trafficking, father, and that so-called sister too. Then we move on to my third death penalty, Riley, short, fat, ugly Rhodes, that I kicked her fucking ass, but that is my next video, and her brother that raped me too, and that dad that died again last night, along with that mom who abused my daughter too. Now I'll stop here as my Hopkins witch blood is boiling thinking about that fucked up Sparks and Martinez non-families, that they all died for the 1000th time again last night. Thank you to no one again, as God loves me to fuck with you all. That's why he picked me and my clean ass, by the way. By the way, I am starting on a personal reading next, starting with a midget, you see, and no disrespect to their con asses on those stupid Lifetime shows that have been canceled, as they too jumped on the death wagon. Peace and blessings.